Hey, Craig, hate to disturb your reading over there. I know it's one of your
Wait a minute, is this the Hotel Design Podcast?
No, but you can find an all-new episode of that just came out today, 2 hours ago. Go to the Hotel Design Podcast, check it out. It's on all your audio feeds. But that's neither here nor there. Why am I plugging stuff? Craig, I'm sad. I got the winter blues, and I'm thinking all I could do is drink, but I don't know. I don't know what time it is.
Well, okay, so we tried Chinese food. It's time for an audit.
Yes! Hey, everybody, I'm Glenn Hausman, and that, of course, is the incredible BC. I'm talking about Craig Sully Sullivan over there. Craig, I got the winter blues, but I got the booze, so I'm going to be drinking away all of that sadness as the sun sets, and I'm just waiting for those White Walkers to come over the wall and take us over here. The winter is here, my friend.
How cold is it back there?
How cold is it? Honestly, it's like 37. It's not really that cold.
Okay.
Last week when it was 15 degrees, then I had something to go on, but not now.
Considering where I live, okay, right. I'd be frozen. Right. Okay.
But there are some MFers out there in Minnesota going, screw you guys. It's minus 50 over here. I'm sorry, Minnesota. I feel your pain. I do. I'm actually going to be going to Minnesota there, Craig. I'm going to be doing some podcasting up there and going to check out the Radisson headquarters before I shoot down to Radisson's annual conference in Vegas. So that's exciting.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, here's something even better. Take that, Anthony. Pausing binge watching Hotel Impossible for this, guys. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about over there. Hey, Amy. Oh, sorry, Dave. I'll let you do that. Sorry, everybody. Believe it or not, this is going to shock you all.
Amy.
But producer Dave is actually here on time. They let him out of his hotel job, and I think it was just because they couldn't stand to let him not be a part of this.
It's a holiday miracle.
All right, Craig. I could talk and we could BS, we could do all of that, but we've got a great guest here today. We know what time it is. It's time for you. Tell her who she is. Tell us who she is.
One of the best people on the planet. She is a founding sponsor of the California Lodging Investment Conference.
Oh, yes.
Which we will all be at.
When is that again? March
10th.
March 10th. That's right. JW Marriott Anaheim. That, if I recall, founding sponsor. With you all these years, is big number 5. So.
And she keeps us all safe.
Yes.
So this is.
So are we having on a Volvo?
No, even better.
Okay.
Even better than Volvo. Yes? This is Jackie Collins from Gallagher. She insures all the hotels. You're the most amazing person. Hi, Jackie.
Hello. I'm so excited about Click.
So am I. So is Glenn. So is David.
Speak for yourself.
Welcome to the show. How are you?
We'll see. I haven't booked my flight yet. There's still a chance that I'm going to pull out. We'll see.
Yeah, right.
Well, the fact of the matter is, no matter what, I am not going to not be at Click because I got to go see that badass new studio that's going on right behind Craig Sullivan's head over there.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Happy Friday, Bruce Ford.
Hi, Bruce.
So
Jackie, how are you? How's the family?
I'm great.
All right, guys. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jackie, but I have to step in. I have to step in here, Jackie, and I apologize. When I see Glenn drinking, he's, as always, messing up the show.
We didn't officially get to the drink yet. We were going to ask her how she was doing and then segue clever.
Then why are you drinking?
I just wanted to brag on the weather.
It's winter. Jackie, just tell us how your family is real quick so we can get to the good stuff.
My family's great, but the weather's like 75 today. No rain.
Nice. Yeah. I'm loving that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rub it in.
I don't get to rub in
Star
weather.
State.
I love it.
I mean, we're usually so hot, right?
It is, except when it's really cold out and you can't turn on the heating grid. But
it's 75 and no rain in where you are. But for David Hale, it is snowing in Denver right now. So a little bit different.
Nice. All right, Dave. Now you held us up. Now we got to. Now, Dave, are you ready? We can do it right now. Here we go. Guess what time it is, guys? Cocktail time. Now that the graphic is gone, I'm officially allowed to have a drink of my beer. But Jackie Collins, you got tonight's champagne, and I love that you're going to kick it off with hopefully a big bang over there.
Yes, well, we'll see what happens. I told you.
Little insider tip here, guys. This is the first time that Jackie's ever opened champagne, so we are going to be
entertained.
Yeah, this is great.
You're doing great, right? You're doing great. So,
can we just change this into a TikTok video when it goes horribly wrong?
No. Okay. We're to this point now. I may need glasses for this.
That's okay.
Don't worry, I got my glasses on. In fact, if you saw my Facebook post earlier today, I got 2 pairs of glasses on because I really want to see this moment.
Okay. So Sully has gotten up. Sully, my dog, has gotten up, and now he's like, I don't know about this. Let me point
this. That's funny. Sully, the guy in the show, is exactly the same way.
Yeah. Well, I need to point this not towards my light fixtures. Okay.
You're not going to hurt
it. Here we go. Please. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Cheers, everybody.
Do y'all think this is good? Do I just push it out?
You may have to spin it a little bit to loosen it up just a little bit.
Oh gosh, what if this like blows up? Okay.
No,
Whoa! There we go.
Okay.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Nice. Gotta love
no
it.
lights broken.
Champagne. Who says we don't have glasses?
There you go.
Now, Jackie, what are you adding to the champagne?
Little more. I have a feeling I'm going to need.
And then?
Oh, I think Jackie froze.
Did Jackie
it looks
freeze?
like it. Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe it took out the internet.
I think
she's back. She's back.
Oh, there
right.
she is. Yeah.
I did that on purpose.
What are you adding now, Jackie?
Chambord.
I'm adding a little Chambord based on my friend Sully's recommendation. All right.
The dog or me?
You.
Oh, okay.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Carol says, well done, Jackie. And yes, very well done. And we got to see history, guys. Jackie's first bottle pop.
Yeah, so from now on, when we're together, I'm the champagne popper.
I love it.
Yes, you are. Now, if you pull out a sword to cut off the top, we're all leaving the room. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
There's plenty of nice videos on the interweb of people using swords and shoes, and it just basically shatters the bottle. It's just a big disaster. So one step at a time. Maybe during Click, we'll have Jackie try a new way of opening a bottle. What about that?
We'll be up on the rooftop just before the fireworks.
That's a good way for us to kick off that happy hour thing that you do. One of the things I love about the Click conference, Dave, you don't know this because you haven't had the opportunity to be there yet, is towards the last afternoon session, he starts bringing out the beers and everybody, starts drinking. It's great to get you through that last bit before we get to the happy hour when that officially starts. So,
and you're moderating the last panel of the day, Clint. So,
well, that depends how much I drink, I guess.
So, Jackie, did your son win the state championship in baseball this year?
He did not. But he did get a scholarship.
Sorry.
Oh, I think we lost Jackie again.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
Don't you guys see me?
We see
you. You froze up there while you were doing the Chambord, so Dave's getting scared. It's his day off. He's not used to things anymore.
This is the producer in me. Once you see for a half second of dead air, I just go crazy.
Oh my God! You don't even know in radio parlance kind of thing, that little half a second feels like ever and ever. I'm like, is that person going to talk, or do I need to fill the space? Is that person going to talk? Oh my God! I better say something. Oh, they talked. It's crazy. It happens like 50 times a show.
Bruce says beers with Craig Sullivan are fun.
There we go. Thank you, Brother Bruce.
I have plenty of drinks with Craig Sullivan every Friday here on Friday Night Live, and I'd say it's a great blast.
It is.
Glenn, you're never at a shortage for words.
No, he's not.
Yeah, no. No. I've learned how to just continue speaking even when I have no idea what I'm going to say. I just figure if I keep talking long enough, I'll figure it out, and it'll all work out in the end. But sometimes it doesn't, and then you just
Colleen asks me how I like my job. Colleen, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually really fun. I'm learning a lot every day. I snuck a day in today, so unfortunately, no walk through the city tonight. But I'm really enjoying it.
You mean fortunately? I mean, God.
No, that's the best part of the show is when he's walking.
That's Craig's favorite part now.
So, quick update, Jackie, and for those of you who don't know, Dave has been basically running a hotel on the east side of Manhattan. So he's experiencing new things every single day, and it's a whole lot of fun watching him learn. Unfortunately, everybody's sick, and he's basically doing every job in the hotel at the same time.
And it's been 11 days since you've had a day off, David?
Yeah, about. So
there we go.
Day off Dave is here today and starting to reconnect a little bit.
Well,
okay, so do you like it?
Yeah, no, I like it a lot. Oh, it's a lot of fun learning a lot. My daughter over here calling me away. Give me one quick sec, guys.
Yep.
Even when I'm off, I'm not off.
All right, Colleen is asking, hey, what are you drinking tonight, Craig? Craig, I mean, it's tough to tell because one week you're drinking Corona, another week you're drinking Corona, other weeks you're drinking Corona. It's really hard to figure out.
Corona Light tonight.
You're going to be drinking. That's true.
Sometimes tonight.
Extra. Sometimes it's the light.
Yeah. We're doing the light tonight. But before we move on, Glenn, you know what? Producer Danny just had a birthday. So happy birthday to my Click Connect producer, Danietta Leffler. I love you dearly. She does a great job. She helps us out on everything. She's just great. So happy birthday, Dan.
Yeah,
happy birthday.
Woo.
Oh, someone's coming in the room.
I just shoot
who's
them
that?
out. That's
tell
Aaron.
me, come in and join us.
Okay, now you're in the video, Aaron.
Yeah.
You want something to drink?
Now you have no choice.
All right. Now this is awkward. Get her out.
He's quickly getting out. He's like, all right.
Colleen, which tea are we referring to? Are we referring to my Dwight tea or Craig's Grateful Dead tea or Glenn's
ice cream
weird bus tea?
Weird bus tea. It's two things I love most.
Grateful Dead fish.
Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, is it a fish? Is that a fish logo?
No, it's Ben and Jerry's. Where, of course, you could purchase fish food ice cream. Come on. It all comes together. See? There you go.
And Cherry Garcia. Don't forget that.
Of course not. And they've got some other bands I think that they do stuff with as well, including they got a Jimmy Fallon flavor. I love that they're able to do that. And the cool thing about the fish food ice cream is a portion of all the sales go towards a charitable organization. That's really a cool thing as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Very much so.
All right, hold on.
So Jackie, what's happening? You've been going to conferences.
Almost dead.
What do you say?
Yes, technically, she is right about that. But they keep bringing in new people and.
Oh, wait a second! I'm home.
The old folks.
I'll be right back.
Doing all right. What?
Bye.
Okay, what did you ask, Craig?
Yeah.
So you've been going to conferences. You've been visiting clients. What are you seeing out there? Give us some good stories.
Well.
Change your names to protect the guilty and the innocent. Don't worry about it.
Let's see. Well, I tell you, I have gone to Florida a number of times and the Boston area, and things have picked up, and which is great to see.
Did you see Bruce Ford when you were in Boston?
I did not see Bruce Ford.
He's
I need to make that a point next time I go.
Nice, baby. Woo!
I can never wear it at work because I just leave it at home. But now that I'm home today.
I thought you were going to put the other one on.
Oh, I have that one too. I'll save that for the second half of the show. I get so many hats going around here now. I got make sure I got my trucker style ready. It looks like I'm ready to hit the big rig, get on the highway, and lug some stuff cross country.
Because handling hotels is not enough, right?
Right.
No, that's easy. That's side job stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
But Jackie, speaking of hotels, running hotels, you're in the insurance part of that space. And that's why I keep telling people that want to get in hospitality or within hospitality, there's so many different ways to go, and people don't necessarily realize that insurance is a big part of it, right? So give us kind of a brief rundown of, and I know this is kind of difficult, but tell us what goes into insuring a hotel. How do you partner with hotels?
Yeah, so we look for clients that are interested in service and pricing. And so we look at the different exposures that are, exclusive to hotels, like abuse and molestation and Legionella. And if you're in a wind exposed area or earthquake exposed area, how do we insure your buildings and your contents and your loss of revenues? And so we work with those clients and specifically look at individual needs and not just a blanket program that fits everyone. And so reach out to us and we just...
Do you provide the insurance yourself, or are you kind of like a broker that connects hotels to insurance companies?
Yeah, so I'm a broker and I work with all the different insurance companies, and we specialize in hospitality and have forms that are manuscripted to the hospitality industry.
Jackie, you're like the second or third largest globally, correct?
You know what? We're going to have to wait.
We are.
There she is.
Oh, we lost her again.
Dead air.
There's the dead air we were talking about. So we'll let her drop off for a second until her system.
Right. That was like going back to that conversation. Wasn't that horribly painful? It's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Is she going to pop up?
What's happening next?
Should we continue? Should we not? I don't know. It's very, very stressful. She's back.
Hello.
All right.
So
I'm back. Sorry.
So Jackie, before you talk about what a large company is, I mean, the food that we serve here at the Houseman Resort Pool Club and Smokehouse is a little suspicious. What kind of insurance can you help me with to prevent any foreseeable problems that I might have
with the food? So
yes.
There is coverage for if you consume bad food. So there's liability coverage for that. Yes.
So I've got a pool that I keep meaning to clean, but maybe I don't so much. Do you also offer pool insurance? Because that's a big thing for hotels that actually clean their pools.
Well, we do, but oftentimes people put too many of the chemicals in the swimming pool, and we insure that liability for having it over chlorine.
So I love the idea of a saltwater pool. I want to actually.
There you go.
I want to turn mine into a saltwater pool. Is that a better deal when it comes to insurance than a chlorine pool?
No, carriers don't. You either get the coverage or you don't. They don't differentiate between the two. Now, it's always good to have that.
They should, because when you get out of a saltwater pool, it feels really good. You know?
It really does. But it's really good to share that information with underwriters because they may take that in account overall.
See, it's all interesting. It all just kind of comes together because there are just, there's so many things. And I'm learning that every day now, but all the different things and that have to be kind of accounted for.
Yeah.
And all the different things that can go in. And, and go ahead, Jackie.
So the things that you got to really think about are what we all don't pay attention to, right? Which is the water system, and is the system being flushed regularly so that bacteria doesn't build up? Because when you go into a hotel room as a traveler, what do? You go in, you turn your shower on, and you let your room fill with steam because you're waiting to get in, or you're hanging your suit up and letting the wrinkles fall out, right?
I'm not paying the bill. Yeah.
Right. And
plus,
so
then the environment. So
then you go in and you start breathing in those water particles, right? And if they have Legionella bacteria in them, then guess what? Now you've got Legionella pneumonia, and those are really big lawsuits, and most policies don't cover that. So we have ways to get those things covered that most people don't necessarily think about.
Yeah,
and
let me tell
something
you
that
guys.
we're really seeing.
Right. That's that would be a terrible T-shirt. You know, my grandparents went to so and so, but all I got was Legionella. You know?
There you go.
Well, let me tell you again. Taking on the leadership of a hotel, man, the amount of testing and retesting and retesting and retesting that goes in to make sure that the hotel is in compliance with Legionella. It's a lot. So especially in New York City, and I'm sure everywhere, but New York City especially, it's a lot. So it's a good thing that you do have that coverage, because sometimes things can just happen.
Yeah.
I have heard of hotels that have let things slip and it got very ugly for them, and not something you want to deal with as a hotel.
Well, that's why you want to have insurance against slips and falls.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
Jackie, do you cover under your insurance plan any loss of brand integrity or reputation defense for joining this show? Because anybody that joins this show, their brand integrity
cover Dave's quality humor, because I think we need to ensure that.
I'm sure we could work on something, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jackie will find an answer for that. No doubt.
The color of Glenn's hair almost matches
wow.
the color of his hat.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know.
So some things that lately we have.
Gosh, you got gray this year.
Oh, dude, it's on. Every week. What do you think? Yeah. So here's what's going on with my hair. So we're doing that hotel design podcast, and we had to actually do a quick pickup with a video where I needed to get like another 30 seconds to ask a very specific question, but my hair had to be the same as when I did it, and I've been meaning to go cut it, but if I cut it, it's going to look too weird compared to when we originally recorded it. So now I've been stuck with hair that needs to be severely dealt with for the last couple of days, but we got the shot that I needed.
It's just like being back in 2020 when you couldn't get haircuts anyway. It's okay. You trained for this.
You all remember my glasses from 2020? That was the best. We started doing the live show, Jackie, and I had this pair of glasses and they broke. And then I had a piece of red tape holding the glasses together every day. So I put another piece of red tape on the other side so it kind of looks stylish and stuff like that. And I dealt with that for a month before I realized I could just call up I could just order them on the internet and get some sent to me. So
that is too funny.
Yeah.
Well, Glenn, you and I like free stuff. We haven't shared with David yet, but I think he's getting his box from Cocktail Courier. Mm-hmm. But I got a box.
Ooh.
What is that? Bedingo?
That's new bedding. Everybody loves to sleep in a hotel, and I got new bedding.
Wow, nice.
All right, so they're not an advertiser, but Craig, I gotta hear more. What makes them better according to their box over there?
Their corners are rounded. They've got a Velcro attachment, so you don't end up being a human burrito in the middle of the night.
Wow.
So we'll get you guys a couple of boxes as well. And I got to tell you, this company impressed me. They reached out to me on LinkedIn, and so I responded to them. It's like, hey, okay, you want me to review this? Send me something.
That's awesome. I love it. Look at you, man.
But everybody loves to sleep in a hotel. It's great bedding. It's a great bed. Should be a great shower. And you should have great lighting in that bathroom, especially for getting ready for the
Craig, Amy wants you to hold up the box again.
Well, I didn't want to be too overly.
This is not legally sanctioned yet.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm curious why the owl body is changing.
Yeah, it's probably because of the color. It's green.
Yeah, but
is Craig, are you concerned that the Bedingo is going to eat your baby?
No, because I don't have a baby, other than my puppy. Yeah.
But Craig, you make a good point.
You do have a bunny.
Why are you showing off roadkill?
That's exactly what it looked like.
Because this buddy farts.
Oh, we need to get Craig some new toys or something.
I thought I had the winter blues.
Not my toy, it's my puppy's toy.
But Craig,
Craig, good excuse, Craig. I'll let you get away with that one.
You made a good point about everyone liking to sleep in hotels. People had to travel. Obviously, Jackie, myself, pretty much none of us would have a job if people weren't going to hotels.
Right.
And I want to kind of talk about this, Glenn, we talked about this at the top of the show, but New York City, NYC and Co, which is the New York City representation for a lot of the hospitality industry. You all heard of Restaurant Week, where you can go and sample different restaurants for cheaper rates. Well, this is the first year
you get dinner for $20.22.
In New York City,
2021, right?
Yeah. So now, the first ever NYC and Co Hotel Week is currently happening. So they're trying this for hotels.
Cool. Dave, what does that entail then? If you're doing it for hotels?
So basically, it's they reached out to hotels a couple months ago or a month ago and said, hey, they're doing this. What discounts, what deals can hotels offer? And hotels send them back deals and offers, and NYC and Co will then promote them, use their marketing power, their brand name to kind of promote the city as a whole. So the big thing right now is 2022, 22% off of bookings with NYC Hotel Week offers. Now, it's not just Hotel Week. It actually is like Hotel Month because it's running from January 3rd to mid-February. This is, January, February in New York City is a slower time in general.
Typically, yes.
Typically slower in general. But honestly, I was talking about this earlier on the Times Square Today show as we were doing that with Tom.
Yep.
This is a great time to come to New York. If you can deal with a little bit of cold, and honestly, it's been 40 degrees out pretty much every day. It's not that bad. You put a coat on, you can walk around. But if you like the inside stuff, plays, restaurants, all the attractions, now is a good time to come to New York because you can do all of that for half the price, have no lines or less lines.
Plays as well.
Plus here in New York, COVID's peaked. So your chances of getting a debilitating illness is reduced dramatically.
And it's peaked because everyone got it already at the end of the year.
So we're all done. Get yourself a bagel. You don't have to worry about the COVID.
But seriously,
did he say bagel?
I did say bagel.
California has shitty bagels. I challenge anybody to send me good bagels. But you've also got to send them to David and to
Is that how it works? Did you say, hey, send me I think all sheets suck, send me some sheets? I gotta get in on this.
Right?
Yeah.
That was it.
Hey,
I got tired of doing the Superman dive.
I don't know any good beers out there.
Glenn, Carol wants to know if you are not
I'm not there.
At the sister property
this
of
is
my company.
At, the Palazzo, at Venetian Palazzo in Las Vegas in the Palazzo Casino.
Which does also have a partnership with IHG. So it's kind of
words, right? So maybe some of the design is reminiscent of that vibe. That's for sure. Yeah. I was at the Barclay. Carol, I was at the Barclay in November, October, something like that. Sometime in the fall. Like I was there. Maybe it was October. Remember when I was up there?
Was that 2019?
It was no, just this past year. Glenn decides to. So here's another Glenn Houseman story. Glenn knows I work for the company that I work for IHG.
Yeah, this is great.
Glenn knows that my hotel is about 4 blocks from the Barclay. Glenn has a reservation at the Barclay. Glenn doesn't tell me he has a reservation at the Barclay, and just decides to go without having any type of communication with me and saying, "Hey, maybe you can let the amazing GM of the Barclay, I won't say her name, but she is an awesome person. Let her know that I'm coming. Who knows what I can get? Maybe a little upgrade, a little thing, a little that." And I was like, "Hey, Glenn, did you get to meet her?"
No. I did, however, have a bottle of water in my room, and I did appreciate that.
Well, that's all that really matters. But yes, the Barclay is a great hotel. It's a beautiful hotel, and the team there, I know a lot of them.
Yeah, I did a keynote speech there the next day, so I got the chance to experience that hotel. Also, I'm actually going to be doing a speech, Craig, when we're out at the Alice conference in Los Angeles at the International Hotel Hospitality Design conference, which is taking place in Beverly Hills. I'm going to run over there on Wednesday and do their lunch address and talk about all of the observations that we found at Alice. So that should be a whole lot of fun. I'm excited that John Thaike asked me to come back.
When he showed up.
What? Huh? What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, all right.
Craig, I want to go back a little bit because Colleen had a question for you. Did you have that neon sign behind you made?
Yes.
Yes.
I love how I asked Craig the question. Colleen asked Craig the question, but Glenn decided to answer for
I just got excited that I did the answer.
Because Glenn saw it first. There's
I've been
two
following
sides.
And it's just so cool. I love it. It's such a
It
great
is cool.
Yeah, now it's annoying because now I can't ever get one because he has one.
Yes, you can, and there's one coming to you that says Friday Night Auto.
I actually purchased some cool
nice.
things. I purchased some pretty cool things. Let me grab for my whenever I end up getting myself a man cave, because right now pretty much every room in my house has been taken over by my kids. But found these are handmade.
If you can't get a man cave, get it like a man corner or something like that. In my apartment in Brooklyn, there was one seat at the kitchen table that was all mine that I was allowed to have. That was my designated area.
I can't even get that. So my wife took. We have a room off to my side here that's like a separate room. She turned it into her little jungle/sewing room. The kids took the downstairs room for the toy room. The living room's their room. I got nothing. But you know what? I'm never here anyway, so what's the matter? But found these cool wooden created, this is the Yankees, obviously, but if you can see it, it is wooden, it's painted, really nice design, good logo. Got myself a Cowboys one. It's kind of amazing the things you can find and create for your non-existent man cave.
That's awesome.
Okay, Jackie, you showed the Cowboys. What football team do you like?
Well, I'm sitting here thinking that's an odd mix.
Yeah, think
pictures, right?
Well, but you'd be surprised. There's a lot. And I can tell you why I'm a Cowboys fan.
Hey guys,
there's not a good reason, but there's a lot of Cowboys fans in this area. Believe it or not, even though we're
in Jersey.
Yeah. Oh, Jersey, Westchester. I'm sure out on Long Island too, but definitely there's a couple of Cowboys bars.
And Glenn's a Jets fan.
The last time there were Cowboys fans around here was like 1978 or something like that, when like the Cowboys were like all over the place and it was all Dallas Cowboys and stuff like that. Yeah, right.
I mean, I'll just tell you the truth. I'm a Cowboys
but I grew up.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Well, I was just going to say, I grew up in Dallas, so I have to be a Cowboys fan, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. But that's an odd mix.
And you're beautiful enough to be a cheerleader. So, yes.
Do I like any good teams or just the ones that have high
odd mix.
Well, so
the pictures
again, I can't say why other people are Cowboys fans here. I know I'm a Cowboys fan, but basically it's as naive as a reason as possible. Basically, a lot of people find their fandoms typically, of course, your geographic region, but also it's typically, if your family or your friends or, people watch sports. Typically, my example would be my father. He's a Yankees fan, so that's where I got into the Yankees. But he doesn't really watch football. He's not really a football fan, believe it or not. So he doesn't have a team that he's allegiant to. He doesn't care about the Giants or the Jets. And when I was growing up as a kid, a young kid, when I was in my early years, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was the mid-90s, and who was everywhere winning all the time? Well, the Cowboys. So I didn't have someone to be like, well, you should watch the Jets and Giants. I just they're the team that was always on Sports Center, so I ended up just liking them.
Well, that's kind of like our brother Bruce Ford. He's a big Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan now that Tom moved down there.
That's just called being a bandwagon fan, honestly. But we'll go with that.
No. I'm just trying to get a reaction out of him because he lives and bleeds Patriots, okay? Always has.
Did he live and breathe Patriots before Bill Belichick got there? Because I don't think anybody did before that.
Yes, he did. Yeah. He did.
Mike,
he was actually born wearing a Pats jersey, for sure. Yeah.
But what's also interesting?
Followed by the Celtics. Yeah.
What's interesting about the dynamics here in this area, there are a lot of Cowboys fans, and Glenn, you know this. Ironically, typically, if you are a fan of all the New York teams, you are either a Yankees Giants fan or a Jets Mets fan.
And the Nets versus Rangers and Knicks and
it's very rare that you find a Yankees Jets fan or a Giants Mets fan. They're there, but it's very rare. Really? So it's just kind of interesting how that happens. I don't know why it happens. Maybe some people just like to perpetually lose. I don't really know.
Yeah, well, we definitely come from a people that do not feel good about themselves because Jets, Mets, Nets. So it's really bad. Like seriously, with the Mets fan thing, like I still pretend like 1986 was just like last season or something like that. It's really bad.
Oh my God, that's.
But even the funny part about the Mets' last World Series win in 1986, they only won because of an error. It was only a mistake. Otherwise, you wouldn't have won that either.
Yeah. Well, they go through Bill Buckner's legs, stuff like that. Game 6, but either way, whatever.
Well, okay. Funny story before you move on. Okay, after that, Bill Buckner went into hiding. Do you know where he went into hiding?
Margaritaville?
Nope.
Tampa.
Drew Hardy's hometown of Boise, Idaho, and he bought a plot of land up on Tabletop Mountain from the Hardy family. So there you go.
Craig just spitting knowledge today.
Yeah.
We're having a very educational show today. I don't know if it's because I'm off work. I don't know if it's because it's one of our first shows of the new year, but it's a very educational. I'm not sure if I like it.
Yeah, I actually would rather be dumber after the particular show, as I promised. Now we're going against our branding here by like teaching people things.
We need some more debauchery on this show right now.
Well, Jackie, I told her, she called me today and she goes, what are we going to talk about today? And I said, anything you want to, but really it's just about embarrassing you for the entire hour. She goes, Craig, I don't get embarrassed easy. I said, I know, but Glenn and I are really going to try. And she goes, okay, I'm still coming on. So
it's very, very.
I always love to visit with you guys.
It's very easy to be embarrassed to be part of this show. Just coming on here,
we love
shoots it down.
Yeah,
love Jackie and her family. They're always welcome at my house. Haven't met her husband yet, and I'm just glad he knows who I am. So if I do meet him sometime, he doesn't punch me in the face. Go, what the fuck are you doing talking to my wife?
Look, if he doesn't, I will, Craig. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll be glad to do it for him. Yeah. But Colleen brings up a cool thing. So I don't know how much you guys have been following this.
Nothing. I saw that comment and I had no idea what she was talking about.
Yeah, so I'll kind of give some background on this. But basically, Tampa's still battling about building a new stadium for the Rays. They don't want to share the team with Montreal. So long story short, Tampa Bay is one of the newer expansion teams. I mean, we're talking, many years ago now.
Is that the 90s?
The late 90s is when they came into the league. So they play at Tropicana Field, which is obviously in Tampa. It is.
God, I would have thought that was Vegas.
Yeah. It's a terrible stadium.
Have the Tropicana right there.
Right.
It's a terrible stadium. There definitely need for a new one.
Wait, hold on. I missed something. Was the stadium built for them when they expanded, or was already?
No,
there?
I think Tropicana was already there.
Right. Okay.
Not
like an old football stadium that they converted to baseball or something.
Well, it's in St. Pete. Sorry, yes, Colleen's right. It is actually technically in St. Pete. But either way, it's a terrible stadium. Very basic. Definitely, not up to current stadium standards. But the problem with the Tampa Bay Rays, formerly the Devil Rays, is that the great fans of Tampa Bay don't actually exist. And, unless they're in the playoffs, and they're a very good team, unless they're in the playoffs, you really won't see the place sell out. Most of the time, you'll see other teams' fans, especially the NL Eastern teams, come here. So the question is, the Rays want a new stadium. The St. Pete, Clearwater, Tampa area is trying to figure out if they're even worth giving them a new stadium. But now they have this crazy idea because the old Montreal Expos moved to Washington, D.C., because they couldn't support a full-time team.
Right.
Either.
They became the Nationals.
They became the Nationals. Yeah. So now there's
Glenn knew that. Applause.
It's funny. I know the business of sports, but I don't know the sports
itself. So now there's this wacky idea that may actually work, where the potential Rays / Expos will split their home season between Montreal and between Tampa, and kind of happening their seasons in each market.
What?
No, never happened.
That sounds.
I'll give you the number one reason why that'll never happen. Florida, no personal income tax.
That's stupid.
You play a game up in Canada, there's a whole bunch of tax.
I got to bet. I got 3 words. Vegas, baby, Vegas. Someone's got to go to Vegas.
I mean, that could happen.
When's the last time you went?
Happen. What's that, Jackie?
When's the last time you went to Vegas, Glenn?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there. Middle of December. Yeah.
Okay. What's it like?
But to be fair, I was only there twice in October. So.
Okay. Only.
I haven't been there much lately.
Did you win any money?
No. Well, I mean, I did here and there. I'd win 36 cents on a slot machine, $1.72. But
did
like
you have waffles?
I've been to several casinos with Glenn House, but he played with us once.
With you, I did in Vegas, baby. That was freaking amazing. Yeah. Love the chicken and waffles. Yeah. Thank you, Hash House at Go-Go. You make my dreams come true. So that was great. Yeah, Jackie, I went to Vegas for 6 days on a non-work trip. First time in my life with going to Vegas well over 100 times. So that was wow. That was a moment. Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. I was in Vegas 4 times last year, if you can believe it or not.
And not once in Houston, Jackie.
I know.
Yeah, you've got to have the show come to Houston.
Come on. You guys can stay here. We have room for you.
We will.
So, Mike,
if you get the internet fixed at your pool, we can do a show from your pool. Okay.
We'll do it by the summer. Okay. We'll make sure it's ready.
All right.
So Mike made a comment, aren't they called ballparks in baseball, not stadiums? And Claudia came in nice here. I think they vary, which they do.
Yep.
Here in Orange County, they call it Angel Stadium, but yes, it's sometimes referred to when talking about going to the game. We say, let's go to the ballpark. Yes, Mike, there is a fairly famous ballpark arena, whatever, not arena, but ballpark stadium, called the Yankee Stadium. So yeah, Mike.
Never heard of it. I did hear Shea Stadium though.
Shea Stadium, but before it was knocked down. Now it's City Field.
Beatles,
Fenway Park,
winning.
Yes, it's very true, Colleen.
Yeah, we have Minute Maid Park here.
And for those of you who are very worried and concerned, I'll be in Vegas February 20th through 26th. So come say hi.
Okay,
the guy in the corner on the strip with a little sign saying, hey, I need money for weed. At least I'm honest. So
I would give you money.
So would I.
Just because of the honesty.
Thank you.
So we've got all these stadiums, ballparks, arenas.
That's right.
What does everybody think? And please just bombard.
What about forums? You don't want to leave them out of the conversation.
Well, yeah.
They don't have good PR people. There's not enough.
Crypto.com arena. What do you think
about what? Crypto.com?
Yeah, they changed the Staples Center to Crypto.com.
Staples Center.
I know.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
The Crypt.
Yeah.
The Crypt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
The sponsor's not going to do
it. It is what it is. I mean, you have crypto, as long as they put the money up, what's it really matter? If they're making the money, then go for it. I mean, listen.
Okay.
Minute Maid.
Let's talk about that money. They paid twice the amount of what it costs to build that arena for the naming rights. Think about that. Huge dollar.
Yeah, but think about the value of sports franchises in general and how they've gone up over the years, because they're really, if you think about it, they're the last or one of the last that I can think of.
Please. Mediums
for TV and entertainment that really needs to be consumed live to get the full value, right?
Yeah.
There's really no other medium out there entertainment wise.
Well, I mean, some could argue the Book of Boba Fett needs to be done like really, really quick. So, you don't have to
drop all the episodes on Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Bruce and Craig can watch all of them at once.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Hey, Jessica's saying Craig and I'll be flying close to private on JSX to be there. Oh,
yes, we are. Yes, we are. Jess.
What's happening here? What's this there?
Jess and I are flying out over on Jet Suite X so we can do a live show in Vegas.
Really?
Nice.
Yes.
When is this going to happen?
Yeah. When you're there.
Oh, then?
Oh, the light went
Are you talking about the Friday night audit from Carver Steakhouse on February 25th? It was.
Boom. You got
awesome.
Yes.
That is great. So, Jackie, this is exciting because I got to be in Vegas that week. I'm doing this super session speech for Radisson Hotels America, right? And I'm doing it with my buddy Sean, who we worked on the book The Adapters together. Feel free to get your copy right now at Amazon.com. That's right.
Still don't have a free copy.
Right. So we're doing a whole session based on our little bookie book here, and our buddy Art is also coming. He's our producer. So we're going to be there the whole week, and it's going to be great to see those guys. And now Craig is coming in. But,
what about producer David?
Has not been invited.
You're flying this other guy out? What the fuck?
Right. Look at your shock and horror for the guy who's not going to be able to go because he has to work.
And he's frozen.
Yeah.
Now speaking about naming rights, my son came in. I'm sorry. I want to go back to this conversation for a second.
Did you have naming rights in your child, or did that go to Annie?
Annie, we came to a compromise about the naming rights for my child.
Yeah.
She wanted to name.
I'm not going to say a word.
Oh, we actually did. She wanted to name him Fox, and we decided that we were going to go with Ryan Fox. But talking about naming rights, because it just kind of clicked in my mind that Houston has a little bit of a bad reputation, Jack. And I need you to kind of defend yourself down here, because not only are the Astros a bunch of cheaters.
Oh my goodness.
The Astros a bunch of cheaters and don't deserve their World Series title, but there was once a name on Minute Maid Park.
I'm not going down that road.
Real.
I thought we were going to be nice because so is everyone else.
There was once a name on Minute Maid Field for a company based out of Houston.
That's David. It's David. It's all David.
That was a bunch of cheaters as well.
I think you just froze me. I think you just froze me, so you couldn't hear my response.
We didn't hear your response.
I think you did too, Jackie.
I think
I'm going to defend Jackie.
Yeah, Dave, you can suck it.
No,
it's not about Jackie. It's more about
who was in the World Series.
Hey, Glenn and I have been to Houston. It's a wonderful city. We've had great times there, and
I have not had great.
I've never been to Houston before.
So you just haven't been at the right place, Glenn.
I've been
the right
downtown,
people.
and it's been kind of like, I don't know. I got to go to other.
Hey, when I'm there with our friend Doreen Lalani, I've had some of the best times in Houston.
Right?
Okay. Well, and Glenn, you and I are doing a show from Jackie's pool at her resort in Houston.
That sounds like a capital.
We don't want you, taking hostage
at
the airport because you had
exactly.
I'm sorry, we are not allowed to be nice on Friday Night Audit.
This has been one of the most cordial shows we've ever had, honestly. I had to throw some kind of jabs in there.
I know. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, talk about baseball ballpark. When you're watching Chicago and the Astros, whoever they're playing, you might see the Gallagher Way in the background, or Gallagher. That would be us.
Oh,
really?
Behind the batter's box. Yes, we have a couple of.
Do you, being that you're Gallagher and all, do you like smash watermelons with every deal?
Champagne bottles. Actually, champagne bottles.
Good is. Good is. Come on, Glenn. Sound effects.
Something.
I went to a Gallagher show years ago.
No! Ah!
Daniel's got a good question for us, guys. We'll go around the room. If you can get one autograph, who would it be?
Glenn Hausman.
Jackie Collins.
I would get the autograph collection. Do you, like, when you go out, if you don't want people making Jackie Collins jokes, do you just tell them your name is Joan or something like that?
Yeah.
Wait,
no, she says her name is Glenn Hausman.
Is there a famous person named Jackie Collins?
Oh, my God.
Really?
Well, this is
me.
because he's a kid.
What are you talking about?
She wrote all those books.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jackie Collins wrote all of these hot, steamy novels, and her sister Joan Collins was a famous actress and stuff like that. And it was like
Dynasty.
Yes, it was a very big deal in the 80s.
And I
wasn't born yet,
as a hobby.
No, that's why you don't know it. But I got to tell you, Dave, I'm a little disappointed because I was very well aware of artists from the 40s, 50s, and 60s, the 30 years before I was born. So you should really know American history, you know.
Yes.
Let me tell you guys, I do like to read.
Dave's not putting this one up. Exactly. Really? Really, Dave?
Well, my wife may know. Do you know who Jackie Collins is? So my wife is the oldest soul you'll ever find. She knows everything about all these old your time type of stuff. She doesn't even know.
And she married you.
And she chose to marry me anyway.
Hi.
There's the beautiful wife.
She'll be out in Click as well. Annie will be joining us for Click in March.
Yes, she will.
So we're very excited.
And Annie can still come even if you don't, David.
People?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we still have to answer that question.
Because I would say Cary Grant.
Oh, she has an obsession with Cary Grant. Yes. I now know who Cary Grant is because I've seen
come on!
almost every Cary Grant movie possible
David,
on my TV from my 32-year-old, 95-year-old.
Yeah. Like if he had been alive, I would have never married Dave.
Okay, Annie, my favorite Cary Grant movie is Father Goose. What is your favorite Cary Grant movie?
A Philadelphia Story is my favorite, followed by
Great
Arsenic
story.
and Olays.
Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely. Glenn?
Oh, Michelle loves Audrey Hepburn. Fair.
Yep.
Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey
Oh
Hepburn.
my goodness. How do you guys talk to him? What's wrong with you?
We only usually take things from 2015 to the present, you know?
Oh my
You got to keep it young for me. Listen, Glenn, we were just in our virtual world today. I can't be dealing with these 1920s, 1930s things. Come on.
Oh my God. Are you kidding
All right,
me?
how about Hedy Lamarr?
Who?
Love her. Beautiful.
Who?
Super smart.
Yeah.
You guys can really throw any old name on there. Oh, Craig wants you.
Okay, what's up?
Do you know who John Huston is,
John Huston.
David?
No.
Famous movie.
One of the best directors ever, okay? His daughter is Angelica Huston, but Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Yes.
Man Who Would Be King. So many other
my
movies.
God.
Absolutely
Craig,
amazing.
we should get some young people like Dave on the show and do a show we should do like a game show.
Jeopardy movie edition.
Oh gosh, I'd lose.
Old school stuff or totally made up, right?
Well, I'm gonna make him watch a good oldie with me this week. Dial M for Murder. Super excited.
Yeah.
This is news to
not,
me.
Okay.
He's not happy about it, but
And Annie, when you come to the house, we're doing a Cary Grant marathon.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
So here's the problem with my wife. She gets along with all my friends and family better.
That she's beautiful and she married you.
I did. It's okay.
He's complaining.
And I like David, but yeah, still, he doesn't know who the hell Cary Grant is. Wait a minute.
That's not true. I absolutely do, and I've seen several movies now.
I'll tell you, every time I think about their relationship, this is what I hear in my head.
That's basically what I figure out with our relationship as well, Glenn. It's totally fine.
Jackie, what's your favorite Cary Grant?
Oh
movie?
gosh, I don't watch. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever watched a Cary
Fair to
Grant
Remember
movie.
is a
Oh,
great
wait.
one.
We're not going to get on Jackie for this
Catch a
now.
Thief.
We're just going to get on Dave,
There's
but not
so
Jackie.
many.
I'm kind of like Dave.
Dave,
I don't know.
Jackie's our guest. We can treat her with
Exactly. Nice.
respect.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right, so we're talking about sports terms. Does anybody here know what outkicked my coverage means?
No.
No.
Good. We're going to leave it that way.
Are you
Continue,
sure?
everybody.
All right, show off.
Oh.
We're going to keep it that way. Continue with the show.
I think you need to drop me in the back and I need to bring the puppy.
All right,
in.
go ahead.
So,
Well, Dave will handle that.
So, tell me, guys, why you guys love to live in the 1920s. We're really going to 2022, baby. We're going to be having Friday Night Artists in the Metaverse.
I wish I could live in the 1920s because they were the roaring 20s and they were awesome. and everybody got to go party at speakeasies, and they did all sorts of fun stuff that nobody talked about, and it was probably really awesome. Plus, you didn't have to look at these damn things all the time, and you were left alone. That was, you know.
I would find it, Glenn. If we were in the 1920s, Glenn, I promise you, I would mail you a letter every day and still bother you in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but you know what? I would be able to like write and script a whole letter back and still have plenty of time because everything was really chill and casual.
Or maybe you don't have to respond. Maybe you don't have to read it either.
Well, I'll just take my horse and carriage over to the Glenn Houseman Smokehouse, Pool House, and Smokehouse, and
Resort, Pool Club, and Smokehouse. God damn it!
So Jackie, it's kind of a running joke here because Craig and I never remember the name of it. We always butcher it. It's just the way things have to be.
Yeah.
So Jackie, what type of insurance rates could the Houseman Resort, Pool House, Club, and Smokehouse get for it's a beautiful 4-bedroom smokehouse, barbecue, pool area? What kind of insurance rates can Glenn get on the?
Well, I have no idea because I don't do those.
I would go with 24
policies, but so much goes into.
We run a dangerous operation over here. Wait, hold on. Here we go.
Mike explains. Oh, Makai's coming in fast. More important.
There you go. Hey, baby.
Craig's not sure that he's even. Craig wasn't ready yet, so we're gonna just talk. So Mike's explaining what outkicking in the coverage means. So Mike goes, "That's why I love you, Dave." He outkicked his coverage as well. Basically, what it means is when people wonder why that beautiful woman is with that guy.
Oh, because he has a bigger bank account.
There you go.
I don't wonder about.
It's very, very simple. So it's a football term.
Here we go.
We're ready now for.
There she is. Look at that little princess.
Getting big, Craig.
She's getting big. Gotta love this little girl. This is Mackay. She's 15 weeks old now. And she's definitely running the house, huh?
Yeah, she's getting so big, dude.
Yeah. I'm not going to have her up on my lap much longer, that's for sure.
So what are you going to do? She's our official mascot, though. You're going to have to figure
this
out.
I'll probably just lower the camera.
You got to do a puppy cam.
I was going to say, you know what you should do, Craig? When she gets a little bit bigger, strap on a wireless-enabled GoPro, and we'll put a feed on her in the show and just let her run around. Glenn!
She is so cute. She's gotten so big.
Eyes. She has.
Mackay definitely. No, I think it's more that Craig outkicked his coverage than
Mackay. To my house the past few months. Yeah.
So Mike says
feeding her,
Glenn's Smokehouse, Pool House Resort, and dispensary.
Oh my God! I should add dispensary. You are correct about that. Pool Club, Houseman Resort, Pool Club, Smokehouse, and dispensary. That's it.
That's the new name.
Okay,
Craig,
so
Michelle
the
wants to
answer
know, does Mackay have a scary deep bark?
Yeah, we haven't heard her talk yet.
No, not yet. Not yet. It's pretty high pitched right now, but she's not going to do it right now. Oh, are you tired? Your dad put me down.
She's like, listen, you guys may embarrass yourself every Friday. I'm not about to. I'm a classy lady.
Yeah, she's being very tolerant.
Yeah, she is. You're a good girl. Good girl. Okay, you want to get down?
Yes.
She was Dad.
All right, Mackay will be back next Friday, of course.
Yes.
Each and every week, we're going to be having her as our official mascot. The only person on this show that's always here that everybody actually wants to see.
Yep.
Because these 3 boxes
don't actually. She will be at Click 5. So, yeah.
All right, Daniel says, Dave, I got
she's not going to Disneyland with us, but she is going to be at Click 5.
So I'm not sure why Daniel's asking me.
Animals at hotel.
I'm not sure why Daniel's asking me this question, but I'm going to throw out the number 6.
7.
I was going to go 7, but everyone goes 7. You know, that's such a boring, plain answer. Basically, Glenn,
that's me. That's not my personality.
No break of the mold.
Jackie, break the mold, baby.
What is the question?
Daniel said he's got a number between 1 and 10. Not sure why. Colleen said 3.
Oh,
Michelle said 17. We're only going to 10, Michelle. We have to get you back to school a little bit.
I'm a 2.
Oh,
I'm going for Deuce.
I'm sorry, you're a 10, but okay, go with 2.
Yeah.
All right, Craig, what's the guess?
You're definitely a 10, Jackie.
Amy says 9. Mike says 5.4.
Oh,
very specific there.
I'm going to say 3.14.
Daniel says, damn it. So I guess someone guessed the number. I mean, at this point, we basically said every number in the book between 1 and 10 and threw a 17 in there.
Damn, is that 666? I don't know.
Mike wants to know, Craig, if you trained her how to get Coronas out of the fridge?
Not yet. I'm working on it, though.
Without
the number was
them.
the number was 3.
Coming over. Oh, yes.
Congratulations, Colleen Norman. You win the Magic Daniel Dragovich game of the guess the number that no one knew we were playing, and I don't know why we were playing it, but we played it anyway. Dave, so I don't know what you win, Colleen.
Dave,
but,
Dave, I got a game. I got a game I think we should play. You know what game that is?
I have an idea.
It's this one. Oh my, it's the Plug-a-Palooza. That's right. It's the favorite part of the show, the chance where you get to plug not just shamelessly, but really freaking shamelessly. I've only had 3 beers. I don't know why I can't speak. Jackie, take it away.
Hey, for any insurance that you need with for the hotel industry or any real estate, please give me a call. Craig's got my contact information. We'll be happy to help you design a program that is specifically to address your needs at the best rate and the most comprehensive coverage. You want me to keep going?
No, that's good. That was just right.
You did beautifully. That was you know what? It was such a great plug. I was just like awestruck. I just
mesmerized.
Right. That's exactly the word for it.
We haven't done in a little while? I'm going to plug this because we haven't talked about this in a little while. You know my whole thing. Times Square today, Friday night audit, no vacancy, blah, blah. We have not hashtagged Grumpy Glenn in about a few weeks.
Because I've been delightful.
He's been, exactly.
What are you talking about?
I guess that might be the dispensary part of the resort, pool house, clubhouse, and dispensary. But what we have to say, guys, if you guys want to get your official Grumpy Glenn merch, you want to get your official Friday Night Audit merch. Amy Montgomery got hers. We have Grumpy Glenn phone cases on there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we do.
Where can they go, Craig and Glenn?
Redbubble.
The Aloha Craig store. Make sure
we're still not going to get that in sync. You know that.
That's pretty good, though.
That was about as close as it's been in a year worth of shows. And our 1-year anniversary is coming up soon, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
It's going to be a great party. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. Colleen is asking, Jackie, are you still writing novels or are you just writing a novel coronavirus?
I will do both.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Yes, Amy, there are Grumpy
and
Glenn
extended coverage policies for all the resorts that are coastal.
So, Craig, seriously, I'm dying to go to an event in March that's focused entirely on the California hotel market. What am I going to do? I don't know what to do.
You're moderating a panel at the 5th Annual California Lodging Investment Conference, and then you and I are hosting 2 roundtables. One with Prosperia Hotels and the construction of the JW Marriott that the conference is at, and then another one with our friends from Virgin Hotels talking about the Hard Rock and what they're doing on a larger platform. And Jackie Collins can provide the insurance for all of that.
Oh my!
Yes.
And not do they do the public liability insurance.
Right.
Hey, if you need employee benefits, our guest in 2 weeks who works for Gallagher covers that.
Wow.
So
we have everything. Everything you need insurance. We're here.
Wow. 2 roundtables? That sounds a whole lot of work.
2. Count them. 2.
Sounds like a whole lot of work. You know what? I'll tell you what. You throw in a special edition, a live Friday night audit, and I'll be there.
And we're doing that.
Yeah,
we are doing a special edition live at the after party at Click 5, a Friday night audit. And we'll have producer David there. You're going to have Glenn and I there. Jackie's going to be there. A bunch of other guests, including Chris Green. So we're going to have some fun.
I'm thinking with all the excitement and live action going on in that live show, we may have to extend the audit a little bit over an hour that type of day.
I think that should be like a 90-minute show. Or maybe we'll just see how it's going to go. Yeah, but also, hey, I'd love to invite everybody to come down on Wednesday, the 26th of January. If you're going to be in downtown LA, we're going to be doing a special Friday Night Audit Wednesday edition show from the rooftop of the Wayfarer Hotel, 5 p.m. local time, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
So great you guys told me that.
And
Thank you.
They are the home of No Vacancy Live and the Click Vlog.
Yep. Yeah. What's that, Dave?
I said, I appreciate you guys telling me that.
Yeah, we just did. Yeah. Now you know.
Join
us. To be fair, it's just come together. So, it didn't come up. And everybody, just so you know how it works behind here at No Vacancy and Friday Night Audit, Dave and I have meetings 4 or 5 hours every single day.
Every single day.
We meet for an hour in the morning, an hour in the afternoon, sometimes at 4 a.m. just to get things going for the day. So I'm sorry I missed telling you in our 4 o'clock meeting. Yes.
Unacceptable.
How many hours do you and I meet during the week?
0 about? Yeah. Maybe sometimes we
and
around
David,
on the phone. And
if you've got the time to get out here for Alice, I will cover your round trip airfare. Okay?
Cool. I will see. When's Alice? Wow. 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, you're not getting there. But that's why he's off.
I mean, I would love to go.
Seriously, David, if you can, I will cover it.
I would love to get out there. I truly would, but it's not. Unfortunately for me, actually, I should say, fortunately for me, I have to run a hotel.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
If you can, I will buy.
I will see what I can do, Mr.
That
Mr.
way,
Sullivan.
Glenn's got a producer. Glenn and I have a producer when we do our Wednesday edition. So I will cover.
I feel the same way, Daniel. All right, let's get out of here. Let's talk about this.
All
right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here.
Aloha.
We'll see you guys.
No, Jackie left early.
No, she didn't. She had an internet issue. All right, let's say goodbye officially.
I'm back.
Thank you, Jackie.
See you all later.
Bye. Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Aloha, everybody.
See you next